Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome back. This is your evolutionary empowerment reading for whatever sign comes out next. In this reading, we're going to be discussing what is shifting for you or evolving for you in your environment or within you. We're going to talk about that current energy that you're currently in. We're going to find out what's shifting, what restrictions that you could be facing currently because of those shifts. We're also going to find out how you can best navigate through whatever is showing up for you. And then we're going to find out what's the intention. How is these things that are shifting? What's the intention? How is it benefiting you for your highest good, my butterflies? The song that was playing during the time that I was doing your reading was Lover and Friends by Little John and East Side Boys. So your shift, just based off of this song, feels like it's going to be about making a choice. You may be facing with choosing between a friend group, with that Little John and the East Side Boys energy, or you could be faced with the choice of being lovers, continue to be lovers, or be friends with someone. This energy could also be about you choosing whether or not you want to keep something casual or whether or not you want to fully commit to it. So this does not have to be about a relationship. This does not have to be about a person. You could be deciding whether or not you want to commit fully to a job that you may have been doing part time, or a hobby that you may have, or something you may have just took as a hobby, and now you want to commit to it, more fully. You want to take it out of the casual stage and decide to bring it into something that you actually love, something that's more committed, something that has a long term energy around it. So don't take this as always having to be about love or relationships. This could be just about you making those decisions to fully commit to something. Like I said, this could be relationship, this could be partnerships, this could be, jobs, this could be hobbies, this could be a community, this could be an environment that you want to be in. But there's a choice around you deciding how you want to move forward in whatever this is that's showing up for you. You use your discernment, my butterflies. You'll know what energy I'm talking about. There's also something here about exclusiveness, being exclusive. Like I said, that's that commitment energy that I'm getting. But because I'm hearing that line, the VIP then got way too crowded. I'm about to end up calling it a night. See something, um, you may be getting in an energy where you're ready to separate from something. Something may be feeling overwhelming. The VIP that got way too crowded. You may be feeling overwhelmed by something that you may be, in the current energy of separating yourself from. Like I said, this could be an environment, a community, or something, and that's a part of you making this choice. Plus, once you get inside, you can't change your mind. I mean, to sound impatient, but you gotta promise, babe. Okay, with that line, I'm getting, this could be the energy of contracts, partnerships, obligations, or agreement or something. This could be about this could be a marriage. This energy could be about, shifting, deciding, what you want to, how deep you want to commit to your marriage, or whether or not you want to stay committed to your marriage. This energy could be about a partnership. This energy could even be about sorority or frats, that type of thing. Um, this could be a friend group, a covenant, a secret society type of energy is what I'm picking up. And I picked up that secret society energy in the Libra reading too. I picked up the energy there. And let me see something. And on top of that, Usher is a Libra. So the Libra energy is very, very strong here. Little John, he's a Capricorn. So, Libra and Capricorn could be of relevance to you. You could have Libra in your chart. Something happened during Libra season. You could be dealing with a Libra. But Libra energy is relevant to this, is strongly relevant to this reading somehow, some way. It may resonate with you on some type of level. Atlanta and Texas could be of relevance too, with Lil Jon being from Atlanta and Usher being from Texas. The energy could be significant. But I also got to mention that a wish is going to be granted too with that star energy, because I saw the star, I saw the Nine of Swords, I saw the Four of Cups in reverse, along with the Two of Swords in reverse too. So that energy, feels like a prayer is going to be answered in terms of something where you may have felt the loss of hope when it comes to seizing an opportunity, or re-engaging in something. You may see some red flags. That may be the energy that you're in. You may be seeing some red flags somewhere in a situation, especially with that reverse Two of Swords energy. That's like red flags. That's like making decisions. But so like I said, this energy, all of those cards that I saw, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, the um and that Four Cups. That Four Cups in reverse. That's what it was. That Four Cups in reverse. All those energies are giving me like the feeling that, this is really gonna be it's really affirming that this is an energy of choice, choosing something. You got a hopeful energy around you, but this energy is also about choosing something. Let's see what this reading is going to be for, so we can jump right in. Capricorn, see there? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my beautiful and handsome Capricorns, welcome in to your evolution reading. As I stated, we're going to be discussing what's evolving for you and why. I have already done a pre-shuffle off screen. I'm going to do a light shuffle on screen, and we're going to jump right in and get these cards out for you. See what energies are shifting for you for your highest good. I'm also going to get some clarifying energies out here for you as well, to get a little deeper dive into the energy that Spirit wants me to discuss with you all. First card I see for you, my Capricorn, is the energy of a tower. There's already the collapse of some structure that you may have saw as stable. This energy, is about divorce. This is chaotic energy. This energy, with the tower, this is like a shocking event. Something you didn't plan for. A sudden change. Something, there's upheaval, an energy of, something being wiped out with the tower energy. All right. This tower energy for you, my Capricorn, is being clarified by the energy of toxic. This is the energy of drama, arguments, something that is incompatible. So in your current energy, you are experiencing a reckoning of sorts. You're experiencing some type of, immediate, sudden change. You may have gotten some type of revelation around an energy where there's drama, where there's arguments, where there's incompatibility. So you may be discovering the energy where you may be in argumentative energy with someone. That energy is collapsing. The structure around whoever you may be engaging with, because something was built on faulty ground, a foundation that wasn't steady. That's when the tower falls. So there's an energy here where whoever you were involved with, whether it's a person, place, thing, community, or whatever it may be for you, my butterfly, there's an energy where you're gaining some sudden insight, where you are in the energy of wanting to divorce, wipe out, tear down the structure around anything that's argumentative, that is creating drama for you, or is drama filled, or energies where something doesn't feel compatible with you anymore. In the area of what's shifting for you, we have the energy of the Three of Coins. This is the collaboration energy. That's that partnership energy. That's that friend, energy, working together, teamwork type energy that I was talking about, that I was picking up on. This energy, is about, doing things together. This is energy of being active, co-managing. Because, like I said, it's collaboration energy. And this energy is being clarified by energy of intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. So, like I said, the energy is affirming that this energy is about a energy around you where there is lover and friend type of energy mixed in together. That's what I'm picking up. This is energy where there's lover and friend type of energy. So there is something casual about it with that friendship energy, but then there's something deeper, something more close to you, something that feels connected to you with the intimacy energy, that friend's energy. I mean, that lover's energy as well. Something, with this of choice, something that is of, of passion, that feels uniting. So that's in what's shifting for you area. As I stated in the beginning, what's shifting for you is the energy of something being casual, this pentacle energy, this being earthly, practical, intimacy being lovers energy. Thank you, Spirit, for always affirming. I appreciate you and clearing my discernment. All right, in the area where Spirit is highlighting a problem, we have the energy of winter solstice energy. This winter solstice energy is about finding the light within. That's the energy of tying up loose ends. This energy could be about you validating your feelings. This is a winter energy. This is where you go and you really go within. In the wintertime, we don't have it's not a lot to do. So we mostly stay home, indoors, clothes off. So this energy, is where we hibernate, where we, readjust, we rejuvenate, we revitalize in that, in that winter energy, because we're in that time we're building back up our, all the energy that may have been put out, in the fall season where we were, preparing to harvest, in that summer season, where we were, being in action, making things happen, and in that spring season when we came out of, came out of the winter, where we had to begin again, we had to start fresh. So this winter energy, when that winter energy comes in, it comes in to complete those cycles. That cycle from you going from a place of, restarting again, to a place of harvesting, to a place of, being in hibernation. So that's how that energy, fluctuates for you, my butterflies. And this winter solstice energy, this energy about finding the light within. Sorry, I went on that little tangent. The energy of finding the light within, that energy is clarified by the energy of healing. This is the energy of self-care, introspection, like I was saying, meditation, that totally aligns with the energy of hibernation, totally aligns with the energy of winter. During those winter months, we're going in and healing from all the work we're going to put in, from all those restarts we may have had to take, from that fiery energy that we had to step into, to make things happen. So what's the problem that Spirit is highlighting for you is a need to validate your own feelings, a need to go within and hibernate, a need to tap into your own power of healing, self-care, and introspection. And in the area where the obstacle or blockages that are creating this problem, we have the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. The Queen of Wands energy, is the energy of, having too many choices, just don't know what to do. This is the energy, here of my way or the highway. This is a temperamental energy. This is the energy that's very, very demanding, strong-willed. Someone who may be, a bit stubborn. They're not easily moved. And this energy is tied to an energy of vacate, getting away, relaxing, having fun. So what's creating this problem is that you may be in energy, or someone outside of you may be operating in an energy where they're very pessimistic and demanding. They're demanding of your time, the time that you need to be in introspection and self-care, their vacation energy, they're getting away. They're very demanding of your time. It's their way or the highway. This energy could also be about you having way too many irons in the fire when you need to be taking a rest, when you need to be getting away, when you need to be tapping into an energy where you can relax and have a little bit more fun. This Queen of Wands energy being in reverse could be a little bit too serious for you at this time. It could be a little bit too, overly passionate to a fault, to a point that it has no room for reality, for the softness of life. And in the area where how this energy will benefit you, my butterflies, what the intention is, we have the energy of the Emperor in reverse. See, this is a very strong energy of someone being very like a tyrant, just being, like I said, the no way or the highway energy. That I don't care, about anybody else. This is the way it should go. This is how I see it, and this is the way we should do it. And so this intention of this, this shift is to help you release any energies where you may be operating in excessive control, or someone may be putting excessive control over you, having that control over you. Because this is a dominate energy with the Emperor being in reverse. This is someone who's very, very aggressive. I think this energy showed up in Scorpio, either Aries reading is one of those first two signs I did. Or maybe Scorpio and Libra. Just if those energies resonate with you, make sure you check out those readings, my butterflies. But this Emperor energy, this overbearing, this tyrant energy, it was Scorpio. It was Scorpio. This energy showed up in the Scorpio reading. This energy, where someone, is very rigid. This could be a person that had an absent father, so they have some father issues. They may be too diplomatic. Sometimes when we lack something, we are put in a position to have to give it to ourselves. And if we lean too much in that, we become obsessive with it. We become excessive with it. With that kind of control, that discipline energy that that the Emperor usually have, that structure, those rules, that power energy. This is in reverse, and this energy is being clarified by energy of rumors, sipping, gossip, and nosiness. So this is telling me that the intention of all of this is to help you release any inflexibility, any energies where you may be undisciplined around someone who may be creating rumors, someone who may be the gossipy or nosy type, someone who lacks control when it comes to them wanting to sip on some type of energies, and keep you in a place of, not healing, not honoring your time to relax. Because there's something this intimacy is toxic. Just point blank. This intimacy that you may be feeling in a particular situation somewhere where you may be feeling like there's some type of closeness, some type of bond and energy is toxic. But you have a choice. You have a choice to move forward and to choose something different, to choose something else. Because you have something else available to you. You have something that is in your that's in your environment that gives you the opportunity for space, the opportunity for healing, the opportunity for having fun. You have that in your environment, but there's an energy around you that is very, very pushy. Whether that's your energy or someone else's energy, you could be being too rigid and not seeing what the things that you have available to you. You could be, being nosy and sippy and gossiping, trying to keep control over a situation, or someone is doing that to you. You take it how it resonates, my butterflies. The overall energy that's motivating this Cyber cards is the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energies. Scorpio strongly relevant in this reading. So this energy, it is with this Queen of Cups, she's in reverse. So this energy is about being imbalanced. This is, a gullible energy. This is someone who's wallowing in despair. This is someone who's not tapping into her intuition. She's not very nurturing. This is someone who's all over the place. Their emotions all over the place. They don't have a hand on they're not an energy where they're, in an energy of healing, nurturing those emotions. The Queen of Cups energy in reverse can be very toxic. She can be very toxic with the intimacy. because she can be manipulative with the emotions because she doesn't have a handle on her own. So she can be very manipulative with yours. The overall energy that's motivating this bottom row of cards is the Archangel Michael. So this is, divine aid. This is spiritual protection. Something, a divine intervention came in, happened for you. Something is divinely coming in to intervene with this energy that you may be dealing with someone who's emotionally unbalanced, with someone who doesn't have it all together. Spirit is granting you some divine assistance, some divine aid. That's the reason why this shift is happening for you. It's to help you to see where your emotions may be fluctuating too much, where you don't have a handle over them. It's also to show you if you're dealing with someone who does that to you, it's also here to show you and reveal that energy to you, my butterflies. We're going to get a celestial insight energy so I can go ahead and finish out this reading, complete this reading out for you. I appreciate you all for being here. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you all appreciate these readings. It's always an honor and a privilege to do them for you. This is for Capricorn. All right, Spirit. Thank you. We have twin flames. See, there goes that energy of choice. Thank you, Spirit. This energy says a twin flame relationship is intense and transformative. Are you struggling with a deep connection? This relationship challenges you to grow and evolve on a soul level. That's what that Queen of Cups energy is out here for. That's it, because this is hidden energy, hidden truth. Underneath it all, there's an energy where spirit wants to challenge you to grow, challenge you to stand up for yourself, challenge you when you're dealing with energies that can be overwhelming. The energy I was talking about earlier, you want to leave some type of VIP section, some type of, where you felt like, you were coveted, you were, embraced, where you were brought in. There's an energy here where you want to leave that behind. And through you experiencing and being in this position, it's helping strengthen you. It's helping you to grow and evolve into standing up for yourself, into healing, into giving yourself your own self-care when it comes to that energy where you're searching for some type of intimacy, where you're searching for a belonging. This energy is here to help you strengthen and grow and learn how to navigate through energies where you may be feeling overwhelmed. It's imperative that you understand that it's always going to be beneficial for you to go into hibernation. It's always going to be beneficial for you because that energy is where you can go into that energy of healing, where you can listen and tap into your own brain and hear your own thoughts. The energy of meditation. I'm being told to tell you, my Capricorn, that it's time for you to not do anything. Take some moments out of your day, 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, how many ever minutes you can get in your day. Just start the process. Get in the process of taking some time out for yourself to just sit silently, quietly, and just focus on hearing what comes in. This is not about you getting some information on what to go do next or anything. This is about you understanding and hear your own voice, your own feelings, and sitting with them before you take any actions on moving forward, my Capricorn. I hope you all have appreciated these messages. As always, my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, my Capricorn, you all stay safe, blessed, and loved.